Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of My 52MG Replica Update number 19. As you can see, I've started on the upholstery work, the interior work on this. I'm starting in the back here. It doesn't look like much right now, but when it's covered with a black bolt vinyl, it'll look all right. I've already cut out this piece here for right on this side. I'm going to do the pattern, and I've been using Elmer spray adhesive on this. It seems to be holding really well. Down here on the very bottom is an opening that goes down into the engine compartment, so you can get at the starter, and it's got air shocks in it, so you can get at the air shocks and all that if you need to. So I had to cut out a space for that. So this is a separate piece than the back. So I wanted just to show you a little bit of what I'm doing here as far as cutting it out and attaching it. And then I'll shut you off and I'll show you the finished product. I have to do under the dash here. There's a little bit I have to do under there and on the firewall. And I'm going to try to do the sides, try to do the, yeah, damn it, my big fat hand's in the way. Hi, Thomas, up in Ontario, how you doing? Thanks for the comment, by the way. I have to do down in here, all along here, and up on the sides here, as well as the firewall. So I've got this. Put you back up here so you can see what I'm doing here also. I bought this stuff from Lowe's. It's just the bubble, reflective bubble stuff. It'll keep down on the, excuse me, the noise from the engine compartment, as well as not so much insulate what's going on here, because there won't be any heat in this car. The top will be open all the time, and we'll be going down the road. And so there'll be, what I'm really interested in is kind of eliminating the engine noise, so you won't hear it. It'll be a little quieter in the car, and you'll be able to hear the speakers here. Also, what I think I might do, I saw someone put a strip of wood around the top here. I'm thinking of doing something like that because I'm not sure how I'm going to attach the interior upholstery here and make it so it looks good. So I might do something here, maybe from here back, maybe a wood strip. I don't know. I'll tackle that when I get to it. So let's get going here and see if I can get this done right. Let's see, I measured it at 7 3/4 inches, and now I've got to go probably from here. It's going to be 17. We'll call that 17 inches. So we'll mark it out at 17 inches here. And I've just been using a pair of scissors to cut this out, because it cuts really, really good. I'm kind of glad I worked with it, bought this stuff to work with. I got this idea, not that nobody's ever done it, but Musty One out of New Hampshire. I watch a lot of his videos, and he's always showing you what he's doing and the outcome of it and how he did it. Now, believe me, I'm not an interior guru knowing what the hell I'm doing here. I'm just winging it. So if it comes out good, great. If it doesn't, well, I'll have to eat it and do something different. So I'm just marking off the rounded edges of the speaker boxes here, and I'll cut this just like that. I have to be careful on this because I don't want to cover up the screws I've got holding this the speaker box around here. As you can see, I got this one so it lifts up because there's screws right on the top of here. If I ever have to get in there to change the speaker, I want to be able to detach all of this and get it to where I need it to be. So let me shut up here and get cutting. Them speaker boxes I made myself. They don't look like much, but when they're covered up with material, they'll look just fine. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. So put this right up here. I appreciate the comment, Thomas, from Ontario. Someday, if you're ever down here in the States, just give me a holler and I'll look you up and you know, we can get together and talk about MGs. He told me he and his father built an MG, and these videos kind of remind him of the time that he was building the car with his dad, and that's good. I enjoy that kind of a story. Kind of wish my dad was around to give me some pointers. Not that he was very mechanically inclined or anything, but some of his ideas, you know, I miss. I had a dream about him last night, and I don't know. It gets tough sometimes, but. You know, let me shut you off for a minute. Let me get this cut out, and I'll turn you back on, and we'll go at it again. Okay, I've got this cut out the way I want it to be. Now, I only have to only be able to spray up into here with adhesive because I want to be able to get at these screws down here. Like I said, if I ever have to take that out. So, I'm just using, like I said, this Elmer's spray adhesive, so just spray a little bit on there. The other day we went on a road trip over to the guy who's doing the dash there, Chucky. Many thanks, Chucky, by the way. And I told you I was going to talk a little bit about his Canon. And I never got around to it. I shut the camera off and forgot all about it and was on my way, you know, back home. And I never gave it a second thought. So what I'm going to talk about, he made this Canon out of conduit, wood, and foam. He made the barrel of the cannon out of foam, and he made the wheels out of wood, and he put strips of plastic around them to look like steel, and all the chain and stuff like that is all. He made all of the chain out of I think the chain was plastic. Painted it all black, and it looks really nice. He's a whiz with that kind of stuff. He took his time and he turned the foam on a homemade lathe. He did a really nice job of it on it. I'll try and get a better picture of it next time we go over to get the dash, so that you could see it a little bit better. All right, I've got that attached on there. As you can see, it looks really nice. Well, it doesn't look really nice because it's not complete. But anyway, it's on there. And I'm going to do the same to the other side here. Over on this side. This side's not been done. This is all secure here. So I'll do this side, and I know the side view of the profile of my face with my nose. I know all about it. Anyway, I'll do this other side and turn you back on again, and we'll go from there. And then I'll start working on the under the dash there for the firewall and stuff. Down here on the body of it, where it connects with the down here. I said down here. Yeah, right, down here. Where it connects with the chassis and stuff, I'm not going to do down here because the seat's going to come. The seat back is here, and it comes up to this bar and lays across here. So I'm not going to do way down here. I'll have the interior fabric come down and down into here, so that you won't see any seams or anything. The seat back will cover it. Over here in the corner, back up again. There you go. Back here in the corner, what I'm going to do, my daughter, well, crap. All right, got to stand there all right now. Back here in these corners, my daughter, she does quilting, excuse me, quilting and stuff. So she's going to, she doesn't know it yet, but she's going to sew the fabric for me in the corners here. So I've got a nice transition here, and I think I'm going to use interior buttons and space them out so it looks like it's kind of puffed out a little bit and look like regular interior. So let me get going here. I'll shut you off and I'll do the other side, and I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I've got the piece cut for the firewall here, but I ran out of adhesive spray. So whether it's going to stick or not before I'm done, I doubt it. But you get the idea of what I'm doing here. I got to cut out that piece over there, right there, on the next piece, and do the sides here. But like I said, I ran out of adhesive, so I've got the back all done. As you can see, that side's all done. All the back is done. So that's going to be it for this video. A little bit of how to, and showing you how I did it, and the steps I went through to do this. It's not that hard. Like I said, I'm not a professional at all. It's not that hard to do this. So, you know, if you're thinking that you can't do it, don't worry about it. You could do it. Just take your time, figure it out. And that's what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out as I go. We talked about the starter piece that I got from my local plumbing on the last video. I got a 7-inch, but I think I can get by with a 6-inch. So I'm going to stop down. I think they're closed now. It's 12:30. I think they close at noon on Saturday. So Monday after work, I'll stop down and get a 6-inch starter strip, starter piece, and then I can start working on that fan also. Get that plumbed in, as we should say. I've only got about 7 inches from the back of the chassis here, right here, between right here and where the motor is. I've only got about 7 inches to work with, depth-wise. So it's going to be really close on getting that vented down here out the passenger side. I don't think I have the room to go to the starter side or to the driver's side. So I'm going to work on that also, and in the next video we'll see what more we can get done. One other thing I want to tell you, if you want to save money on your electricity and natural gas, leave me a comment and I'll get back with you. I'm looking for customers in the Canadian market, we're going to be opening up the Canadian market. I'm also looking for more customers here in New York. I'm also looking for business partners. And if you want to take a look at the video on my website, it's www.jded, that's J-D-E-D, energy526.com. And my email address is on there, and you guys can email me if you're interested in making full-time money at part-time work. So for another edition of My 52MG, replica update number 19, thanks for watching. Leave me a comment, a thumbing, and a liking, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.